Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to the final ever Manchester United Career Mode episode 34. And we have, of course, really nothing but Premier League games to finish off this career. And then we will see, of course, we're currently chasing Chelsea, who are quite far ahead in this season, ahead of us. But that we are still able to catch them. We just need them to drop enough points and it might happen, but really we're just going to have to wait and see. But either way, we do have a game first up against Aston Villa away at home as we look at the table. We have a game on then. Let's say we get maximum points. That's 11 points behind Chelsea, but I know that that's a lot, and we're still 5 games, like we've still got around about 5 or so games left to play, so maybe there's a chance that we could be able to get somewhere close. It's unlikely, considering that Chelsea at this very moment in the season have only lost 2 games all season long, and have drawn like 4 or 5, and they've won everything. They're actually replicating their actual form this season, in real life, into this career mode season. It's just ridiculous. But we continue on here with a cross. Comes in one of my strikers, who I believe Chicharito Hernandez, of course, is back, which is fantastic. But sadly enough, he was unfortunately in an offside position when he headed that ball in, or when he got it crossed into him. So, still 0-0, still yet to make a breakthrough here. A good pass going out wide, had a tight angle to work with, the striker who eventually had a shot, but he just missed everything. Missed the goal, skied it, wasn't even on target, and it just went, it actually went to the touchline. It was a horrendous one, but Hernandez breaking away with the pace and does the unselfish thing. It's still the bad thing apparently though, but it's Iturbe who taps it in the 81st minute, gives him, he's hugging an invisible man by the looks of things, I don't even know, but still continuing on with Fabian Delph here, a through ball, and he's got some space here. Darren Bent to work, goes for the sweat, and Jones cuts it off. He should have just tried to finesse it past the keeper. Aliyah Hamada, by the way, is our keeper, as he makes a very good clutch save right at the end there, and thankfully we hold on and we win 1-0, which is good. For those of you again that don't know or have forgotten, we actually are playing the rest of the season without David De Gea because he got injured in training. It wasn't even in game. It was a fucking training injury where he's gone down and he's out for 2 or 4 months. It's a stupid amount of time. But anyway, we now have another game coming up against West Ham, and again we still have a game on Chelsea because they once again played a game. And I'm pretty confident that they drew that one, I remember, because they're on 84 points and we're now on 72 points. So, with them drawing that game, we get this one. We've gone from being 11 points down to 9 points down, and we continue to chase. We just need Chelsea to drop these points and not win games. Look, we win this game, we're 9 points, or are we? No, we're 9. Yeah, we are 9 points if we can get this win. But first off, we just need to get the win. That's all we got to do. As we do play West Ham, and they get us kicked off. And straight away, they immediately find themselves with a set piece, trying to work something in there, getting into the danger zone. It's headed down, but Cresswell clears, or Cresswell gets onto it. Carroll passing around. Demel, brilliantly worked from West Ham. And Kuyate, I believe, in the end, whoever took the shot, unfortunately put it wide, but a good slide tackle. We get the ball back. Lost it there for a second, but Ronaldo gets it back. Rooney tries a backheel. It actually it found its way to Shaqiri. It tried a backheel past 2 defenders. And technically it kind of worked because it did get to Shaqiri, but the shot again was going awry, just off wide. And again, the passing from West Ham in this game was insane. We got it clear, but one of my players gets in the way. It's still in the danger zone. The shot's there. Another save from Aliyah Hamada. I've knocked him a little bit since he's made a few mistakes, but coming in as a backup goalkeeper, he's been going alright. He's not too bad, but still, Ronaldo still trying to get past Morrison. Does it well, and unfortunately, the shot again right at the keeper. And time again continuing to tick down, and we're still chasing here. We're now in the second half. A sliding tackle. Not even a sliding tackle, sorry. He just had a shot. Paul Pogba clipped the back of his leg as he was shooting, as he was swinging back. Carroll is saved by Aliyah Hamada, the backup keeper, and a second save with a pluck. But Carroll, he was obviously offside in that position. But wow, he saved a penalty. He's made some other very good saves as well. And now, Ronaldo's out. Chasing his Kuyate and Tompkins. And Ronaldo, surely, no, it's going to be saved again. 80th minute, and we're still trying to find this goal. If we can't get this win, then we're seriously it's almost all but over. No, the cross comes in from the corner, and the goal is there. And it was Ronaldo that headed it in, despite the fact that I wasn't even controlling him when I was trying to direct this cross in from the corner. But it still found its way to Ronaldo. He headed it in. He stole the header off of Pogba. Aliyah Hamada saving a penalty. So there we go. I mean, he doesn't save that penalty. That's a draw. And we're pretty much still going. Now, we look at the results around the grounds here. Southampton were playing Chelsea. Chelsea had not actually finished that game in the results. But as you saw there for a split second, as we do play Manchester City in our next game, so that's going to be tough. And again, a lot on the line with that one. But Chelsea did eventually play that Southampton game, and they won it. So we're still back down to 12 points behind Chelsea with a game in hand. We're just never going to be level with Chelsea on games with games. It's just crazy. But still, they're 12 points down, 9 points left to go. Again, they can lose all of their games from here. After only dropping 2 games, losing 2 games of the season, at this point, they could still lose them all. And then maybe, we might just maybe tie them or just get level on points. But it is extremely unlikely. All we have to do is do our part and win our games. And that is by beating our rivals at Man City at home. Every time I played Man City at their own ground, at the Etihad, I have been able to beat them. So hopefully we can do it once again, as we see here, fighting for this ball. We just finally get it back from them. And we're going to work now here with Hernandez and Rooney and Ronaldo. And this strike force, this dangerous strike force. It was a poor pass into Hernandez. Couldn't make it happen. But Ronaldo again parried with Hernandez. Clears it out under pressure. Beautiful, beautiful forward pressure there. And we get it back once again with Pogba. Still looking to make something happen in the middle. Is Morgan Schneiderlin. Finding something is Iturbe. Iturbe shooting. And it took a deflection. And it's gone in the goal. And it's been given as an own goal. An early start and an early breakthrough for Manchester United. You see the shot here from Iturbe. It comes off of the knee of, I don't know who it ends up being, Mangala or whoever it is. But it's actually taken a deflection and it's been credited as an own goal. Pretty stiff for a turbo, but still moving along. He's not happy. He's using that insane pace. He even beats Clichy and he'll set up for someone. And that someone is Hernandez. Brilliant cross in. He just waited, was patient, and then finally the cross came in. And it was a beauty. And scoring so many goals early, I decided why not? And nearly Ronaldo, too far out for Ronaldo to think about it. Oh, that sort of situation. That nearly happening again. But still we continue. We're just dominating in this game. They keep turning the ball over in a poor place. Not even Hernandez. Ronaldo was allowed to go all the way through and shoot. And it hit the post. And sadly did not hit the post and go back, bounce back in. But just dominating early in this game. It was unbelievable. And again, a save from Ali Hamade. Probably should have held on to that one. But still, the first real chance for Man City. And again, Nazari still moving. And now in the second half, they actually started to get some attacks in. Continuing with Marco Lopez, a younger player coming into this team. And Torre, again, the last player that I want to be giving space and time to. But thankfully, he skies it. But still we continue with Rooney and Hernandez. And he's got some pace to go past Company surely. He isolates him and Company. And the sliding tackle was a poor one. Waited for him to make his move. Hernandez waited to make his move until he made his way into the box. The slide tackle came in. He took none of the ball, all the man, and it's time for Pinaldo. Pinaldo! He skies it! Oh my god, even the best get them wrong sometimes. Oh wow. You do not see Ronaldo missing penalties that often. That's insane. But still, it's, yeah, wow, there we go. So, he missed that one. Thankfully, we're still 2-0 up though. But with time going down, there's still a possibility. No way. Ali Hamada, surely, I know he was close, but surely he could have stopped that. But still, we conceded very late on. I'm just holding the ball, and that was it. We were not conceding another one, and we were able to win this one. So, we beat Man City, our rivals, for the very last time in the career mode. That's the good thing. A lot of my players getting a very, very low rating. One went Meli Turbe, who pretty much got one goal, apart from it being an own goal, was terrific, and he only got a 7.5. He was man of the match. But finally, we look back at the table. We're finally level on points. We're 9 points behind Chelsea with 3 games to play. That, of course, means they need to lose every game. We need to win every game. And then I looked at their goal difference. We're 36. They're 52. So they'd obviously drop to at least 48 on goal difference if they lost all of their games, which meant that we needed to win by 12 goals or more in all 3 of our games. And at that point, I just decided, look, even though that's mathematically possible, it's just not going to happen for us this season, which is unfortunate. We were able to win some silverware. We won the Community Shield and the Capital One Cup. We did pretty well in the Champions League as well. Sadly, couldn't make it happen. We tie with Wigan again, which is unfortunate. And the final game of the season, lads, I don't know if any of you do know for sure, but it was going to end up being against Chelsea, which is why I'm so devastated that we couldn't close the gap, because this game could have decided the Premier League, and what a finale that would have been. But Chelsea were just in stupid form, and I just simulated the last game. Of course, they finish up with a win. Diego Costa coming off the bench and scoring, but we're about to have a look at the table, at the final league table, at the end of it, and obviously we finish in second, which is obviously disappointing getting a $19 million influx of cash because of finishing second in the Premier League. We're still obviously qualified for the Champions League, but they had 96 points at the end of the season. They lost 2 games. They drew 6. That is insane. But there has not been a team in the Premier League for the last 10 years that has been able to get over 90 points. And I don't know if anyone's ever gotten that close to 96 before. We got 82 points this season. The teams relegated were Wigan, Stoke, and Sunderland. But anyway, we finished second. We finished with 82 points. Last season, we won the Premier League. We had 77 points. So we've actually had a better year this year than what we did last season. And we still weren't able to win. But that was unfortunately because of just a stupidly good performance from Chelsea. It was ridiculous. And I don't even think they're going to get that close in real life to getting to 96 points. That's insane. I mean, you couldn't expect us to get, and to get to 90 is a heck of an effort. Legendary. It's tough. And you can't win every game. And you can't even draw every game. But you can't, anyway, what I'm saying, I'm getting sidetracked. Look, of course I've been showing you here right now the squad report. I've just let it roll, really quickly go past all the players so you get a brief snippet of all their stats and everything. A few players going down, a few players growing really, really well, like Ricardo Rodriguez and Pogba amongst the starters. A few of the younger kids as well, really growing too. But sadly, that is going to be it for them, unfortunately, because we continue all the way through to the end. We had a player injured, Cristiano Ronaldo, right at the end, out for 8 weeks, so that would have been a great start to next season anyway. But that is going to be it for the Manchester United career mode. But it isn't completely. We've got one more Manchester United career mode left to come. Then we move on to the next one. That's going to be the goal of the season video coming out soon. Look out for that one. But until then, I'm yours, Game of the MasterBucks. It's been a good series, but we'll move on to the next. Team soon. Peace out and have a good one. Bye bye.